It's 2023 and inflation sucks. Do you know what sucks even more? Going to the grocery store and the money that you brought to the store goes half as far because toilet paper is like $15. Well, this month I am pairing up with the Sasscer family and Boyd family adventures, and us mamas are going to talk about how we're trimming the fat, making our buck go as far as we can. So go in the comments section and tell us what you're doing to save a buck and make your budget stretch further. This week, what I did was have you ever heard of Meatless Monday? Okay, well, girl, it's like Meatless Monday and Wednesday around here. What I did was I made a dumpling. I don't know if you've ever heard of pierogies, but I had like a potato bar the day before, so I already had a whole bunch of potatoes. They were already cooked. So what I did was I put a little bit of ghee in there, and I already had some chopped up green onions, so I threw that in there, and I just made a potato filling. And then a simple dumpling dough. Put that filling in the dough. Voila, dumplings, and they're so delicious. I'm excited about Frugal February and hearing other moms' ideas and what people are doing. I mean, to me, I would have never thought of a potato dumpling. But see, in my free time, I'm crazy. And even after I'm done with all of my housewife stuff and cooking and cleaning, I sit down and watch other people on YouTube cook and clean. I was watching this women who live in like the Russian countryside or something, and they were just making potato dumplings. And I thought, wow, that sounds amazing. So now I make it, and it's just great. I mean, if you've got onions, flour, and potatoes, you've got a meal. And if you're feeling froggy like me right here, I did get out the soy sauce, and I just drizzled it on top of there. And girl, it was like an Asian oasis. It was so nice. I mean, I know they say soy sauce is bad for you, but it's so yummy. So that was awesome. A big 10 out of 10. Now, on this particular day, of course, we didn't do meat. But in honor of my husband, I feel obligated to tell you that I serve it sometimes with beef sausage with onions sauteed together in a cast iron, and I will put the meat and onions on top of the pierogies, which is very traditional, and it is my husband's absolute favorite because the savory saltiness of the meat and onions paired with the dumpling is just... Well, he doesn't talk a whole lot when he eats. He just sits there and goes, oh, it's so good. Like he just loves it. So be sure you try both ways if you can. As of February, the beef sausage that I get was $3.98. Now, I'm not going to lie. This second meal, I really impressed myself. Here I am doing some hot sauce because I'm originally from Texas and you got to have some heat. I did taquitos from scratch with a bean soup. Now, this is something you could make in bulk. And I was thinking to myself, why don't I make this more like on a larger scale? Because if we're being honest about frugality, time is money. And I don't have a whole lot of time. And I sure could put myself in a better position if I did stuff like this more often. And what I mean by that is, yes, I made dinner and I saved me some money. I didn't use any meat and I've got all my protein in this delicious bean soup with the hot sauce. But if I dedicated like a whole day and I made it to scale, I could put it in my deep freeze, girl. And then I could just whip it out and fry it up or be healthy or put it in the oven and put it on bake. And I could just make my life so much easier if I made the time to be disciplined enough to do that for myself. And I would get to kick up my feet more. So I'm going to challenge myself this month for Frugal February to do more meal prep in bigger quantities than I normally would to save myself time. So I'm curious, if you've come across this video go in the comments and tell me, how is inflation impacting you and your family? And just one more thing. If you have any memories and you can remember any meals that your mom or grandma used to make during rough times growing up, I would love to know what that meal was. Because I love to have ideas. And I just want to let y'all know, if y'all want to subscribe, I would very much appreciate it. I think I'm at a whopping 74 subs right now, so watch out because I'm huge coming through. Y'all have a wonderful day, and don't let the fear get to you, because everything's going to be just fine.